point of audit. Did that happen? You know, Chair, sometimes I sit here and I'm so frustrated because, as you know, we are also audited. I'm an accounting officer. But when the auditor raises these things and you provide documents, the thing goes away. How is it that between accountants you don't understand what you are saying? So you can imagine where we are. Some of us are farmers and lawyers. We are looking at you. You are an accountant. Him is an accountant. How can you not understand each other on what is required to be done? He's saying one thing, you're saying the other. Did they provide those documents he's saying, or he's lying to us?
Through the chair, honorable member, if they provided, they should provide it even now in their submission after your recommendation. So if they don't have it today, how can they prove that they gave us?
Yeah, because in any case, if they had provided it, we would have dropped it. We would have not sent it to the House for a resolution.
So I think, Governor, here, your team has to be... and when he says the problem is with the AOG, I don't know. I mean, you people are all... accounting is one language. How is it lost in translation, Governor?
Like the law is never clear.
The law is always very clear, but numbers should be clearer.
Governor, 300 million, whether overstated in one side or understated in the other, but how do we trace it?
Chair, once again, like Senator Sifuna of the big city of
During
Nairobi.
appearance at the County Public Service Committee led by Senator Kajwang, Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna clashed with Nakuru Governor Susan Kihika over matters of ghost workers and misappropriate of funds and mismanagement of Nakuru County funds. You know, during that committee, Nakuru Governor Susan Kihika was summoned to appear before the committee to answer some queries on matters issues with development and the use of money in Nakuru County, where it rises that Nakuru once used almost 1 million shillings to build a latrine in one of the primary schools or one of the ECDs in Nakuru County, raising questions on how the money was being used or why allocate about such an amount of money to a just upbeat latrine. Sifuna has called on the governor that he must be held accountable, whether by Senate or by EACC or by DCI, to explain how she has used the money for the people meant, or money meant for the people of Nakuru County. You know, Susan Kihika is one of the closest allies to President William Ruto, and she runs one of the biggest cities with a big economy and a large number of populations in the country. This is the second time the MP or the county governor is appearing before the Senate, and this is why they clash during that meeting. Kindly watch and tell me what is your take.
So if they don't have it today, how can they prove that they gave us?
Yeah, because in any case, if they had provided it, we would have dropped it. We would have not sent it to the House for a resolution.
So I think, Governor, here, your team has to be... and when he says the problem is with the AOG, I don't know. I mean, you people are all... accounting is one language. How is it lost in translation, Governor?
Like the law is never clear.
The law is always very clear, but numbers should be clearer.
Governor, 300 million, whether overstated in one side or understated in the other, but how do we trace it?
Chair, once again, like Senator Sifuna of the big city of Nairobi says, sometimes I don't know what happens in between us and them and you all and all that, because I can see from, this is the one of the AOG office, yeah, and you can see they have it as 3,940,844,221 as the bank balance. So I know they are saying, again, I'm also not an accountant, so I'm trying to quote and not misquote you. So I know you are saying that what was in the cash book was 3.6, but you can also see yourselves, you are able, from what we provided, to see that we had 3.9. through the chair, sorry. So I'm not just directing it at the
No.
OAG. So I'm also confused.
Where is the evidence that
Okay,
you
you
had
wouldn't
3.9?
have this chair, and I'm sorry, because this is the one now between us, between ourselves, from the previous, like you were saying, like Senator Sifuna was saying, where maybe they have a query and we provide documents, and then they come back, you either drop it or you say it's not satisfied, and we proceed. So initially it had been provided, that was what we had in the bank.
What is that document you provided, Governor?
What is this called? These are the financial statements to the Auditor General, Office of the Auditor General.
I don't think that's what they are looking for.
We have the same financial statements.
No, but you're saying
it's
that
a one
we
bringing
never
up
said.
it's a one bringing up the
Yeah,
inconsistency.
the variance.
get it.
The thing you started very well, that it's a cut-off issue, and you are able to demonstrate. That's what we've been waiting for, because we understand that background. We understand that the systems can be opened up to 15th of July. So just explain that, because your opponents are going to use this and say that Susan stole 300 million. It can't be traced. It was established in the Senate. This is your opportunity to address that.
So Chair, again, and maybe again there's some confusion here. So Chair, I'm saying we are in agreement that what was shown or what we provided as what we had in the bank was 3.9. So there is no doubt as far as that. So what they say was in the cash book is 3.6. But in between, there may have been movements past their cutoff dates, which we agree. So what we are saying now is perhaps then give us a little time to provide documents on what that 300, which is the variance between the 3.9 and the 3.6, that may have been what was happening after the cutoff, may have been.
But that's what he said he provided. Yes. What is it you provided?
It is the financial statement. And the document.
It can't be. It can't be in the financial statements. It has to be a separate bank certificate to show the movements or the transactions that happened outside the period. It can't be here, because here you have reported the inconsistency. So we must also protect the Auditor General from unfair accusations.
Chair, allow us to provide the document, because...
So what document? Do you know what document we want?
Yes.
What is it?
The reconciliation for the close of year and after the close of year.
Within that period of 15 days?
Yes.
Is that what you're looking for, Auditor General?
Through the chair, no.
Oh.
They are not getting very clear.
Correct. Tell them what you want.
And Your Excellency, maybe, yes, you may have not been our profession. This document that we are referring to is your financial statement, as our report is inside, but the old document belongs to the Nakuru County.
Exactly.
So this balance of 3.9 is a reflection of your cash book that you reported. Sure. But the 3.6 is the actual cash book we were given.
The source document.
The source document, the primary, was reading 3.6. It's not a matter of cash book.
So Senator Sifuna, I know you'll relate with this. So the polling station is reading 3.6. Bomas is reading 3.9.
Thank you, Chair, for dumbing it down for me. So the math was starting to, but now I can see clearly where the problem is.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we are confused. Again, I'm sorry, I have to keep saying it again. I don't know in how many different ways. So the auditor considers as of June 30th, correct?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
But for us,
we went with the transactions up to 2nd of August, and that is what
that's all you need to show. And
that is what we are asking. You isolate and demonstrate.
Chair, can I help? Just the way that you have helped me by using an analogy of bombers, which is something I know very well. Can the OAG also dumb it down for the team from the county? What documents are you looking for? If they have a name in financial terms.
They need to give us a bank reconciliation that is giving us the difference.
The 300,
the 339.
So I think because we have to report back to the House, we will still maintain that that variance has not been addressed, but we will ask the two parties to attempt a reconciliation, failure to which This is a matter that will need to be investigated.